If you don't have a meal or a drink, get off my channel right now. Got pasta, and I have a multi Guinness. I'll say it one last time. And guys, I'm being very serious. I'm being very serious right now. No more jokes. No more jokes. No more jokes. Because we're gonna go in here for the next 45 minutes or so. I'm gonna come with a few home truths. And if you have neither a meal or a drink, get off my channel right now and subscribe. If you don't have a meal or a drink, get off this channel and subscribe. So I have my pasta here. Always healthy pasta, very, very healthy. And I have my malts again. Super malts cut the check. Super malts cut the check. Okay? If you don't cut the check, super malts, I'm riding with malts again straight from Lagos, Nigeria. I want you to look. I just want you, before I say anything, for the next 30 seconds, I want you to, so for the next 30 seconds, look at that image in silence. Embarrassing, disgraceful, shocking, laughable, humorous, sad, pathetic, doesn't even come close to trying to comprehend just what the hell has gone down. In all of my years of watching football, I've been watching football for a long time. I've watched football since I was about 5, 6 years old. And I'm now in my 30s right now. Relax, chill. You know, nobody knows my age. In all of my years watching football, Maxim Dalgron, shut up right there. Just shut up right there. No one, just relax. Maxim, I saw comments. Don't go there. That's being rude. In all of my years watching football, I've never seen this in my life. In all of my years watching football, I have never seen this in my life. In any league. In any league, I've never seen this in my life. Talk less of the Premier League. Now, if we want to look at the game right now, because remember, for those of you who were here for the live stream of the preview, I was like, oh, LDU's out. LDU's out. Origi on the left cannot really walk. I mean, can Origi walk on the left? I'm not really sure how well that will do. I suppose Salah and Firmino can ghost for him, but maybe that could be a weakness that West Ham could exploit. But for those who watched the preview, I did say that Firmino has stepped up. That even if LDU has been out, Firmino has stepped up. And who was key in getting that G was Firmino. Guys, I mean, I might have to make Firmino upper tier. As shocking as it may sound, based on recent form, I might have to make Firmino upper tier too. I mean, I have to bump up Allison to upper tier too. I had to do it. I mean, Allison pulled off 2 quality saves. Sorry. So that was quality right there. See, Joe, I get West Ham are trash. Yes, I know these guys are low. But the fact of the matter remains is that as much as West Ham are trash, that's just a microcosm. We have to look at it at a macro level. This is an overall picture. Because this is 24 games played, 23 wins. 24 games played, 23 wins. That's a 19 points gap between themselves and Man City. With 5, 6, 7, 8, 14 games total play. With 14 mother effing games total play. So Liverpool can afford to lose, what's that, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Liverpool can afford to lose 6 games. They can afford to lose 6 mother freaking games. What's that? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So they can afford to lose 6 games and still have 8 games to still say what's up. And that is assuming Man City win all their games. But you see, this has literally been the most perfect season for Liverpool. This has really been the most perfect season for Liverpool. It is a mixture of good performances. It is a mixture of getting it done. It's a mixture of not playing well, but also G'ing up as well. It's a mixture of individuals coming up, whether it's Robertson, whether it's Trent, whether it's Van Dijk, whether it's Wijnaldum. This has literally been a team effort. It has literally been the epitome of a team effort. So you can't front because luck doesn't give you this. It doesn't. Anybody that says, "Oh, Liverpool are lucky," oh, it's because of those VAR things, you're thick and stupid in the head. Luck doesn't give you 23-1-0. It doesn't. It doesn't. Luck may give you like 10-1, 6-1. Luck doesn't give you 23-1-0. Oh, every team has a bit of luck in them. Every team has a few decisions that are going their way, but this right here is beyond comprehension. This right here is beyond football. It's beyond football, because it is a larger picture. Yes, Liverpool were favorites to win this game. Of course, we're favorites to win this game, but you just never know. Because remember, they were playing away from home, but you just never know. But the fact of the matter is that they went out there. First of all, it should have been about 5-0. They should have circumcised West Ham. They tore West Ham's face open. But not only did they outplay them, even when West Ham had really great opportunities, Allison came up with big saves. And I've always been a guy that says, Allison, is he really that good and everything? But he's shut up right now. Ter Stegen is still the only tier 1 goalkeeper in the world. Let's just end that right now. Ter Stegen is still out and out the best keeper in the world. He still is. Allison is not touching Ter Stegen. No keeper is touching Ter Stegen. Maybe Oblak. But even if Ter Stegen is still number 1, I mean, I think Allison right now is now fully number 3. I still say Stegen, Oblak, Allison. In that order. But Allison is closing the gap on Oblak right now because Allison is now coming up with huge saves. Really key saves. But see, the reason why Allison isn't on the same level as an Oblak and Stegen is that Stegen and Oblak make saves that don't make any sense. See, Allison makes really good saves. Oblak and Stegen make saves that make no sense. They make insane saves where like, how did you save that? Like Oblak and Stegen have done things that don't make any sense. So that's why Allison still hasn't yet done that whole inhumane what the hell kind of thing, man. But look, man, we've got to talk about Firmino. We have to talk about Firmino. This has been his best season. This has been his best season. And for me, I've always been of a guy that were, okay, pretty good player here and there, but because for me, I always ignore what Liverpool fans say. Because again, I'm not a fanboy. I'm just trying to be as objective as a guy with three cats. But my thing about it is that as much as what I wanted to try and ignore things and everything, you cannot ignore what Firmino has done this season, because he's given you the two-step. He's giving you the two-step, and the two-step is quality play in terms of providing good passes, dribbling, intelligence play, good movements, and understanding where he needs to be on the pitch and linking with players very well, and coming clutch. Keep telling you people, keep telling you kids, it's not how many you score, it's when you score. Give me a Didier Drogba over a Harry Kane all day, okay? Harry Kane gets me to the final, Drogba wins me the final. You know, both players are key, but I need that muff that wins me the final. I need that muffer that gives the final, man. So I see a lot of guys saying that Allison is miles ahead of ter Stegen and everything. See, okay, look, guys, you have to understand this. Be very clear here. This isn't a Liverpool fan channel. This is This is the number one football analysis channel. I know Liverpool fans are hype. I know they're very happy with what Allison has done. I know they're happy with the saves, but you have to admit this: whenever a player that plays for your club does something good, you always embellish it. I'm that kid that sits back and is very objective, which is why I can say that Kepa is complete on garbage. Kante's performance has dipped, hence why he's now moved down in the rankings. Like I say, Allison isn't on the same level as ter Stegen. Like, this isn't up for debate. Ter Stegen is the best keeper in the world. Okay, ter Stegen is single-handedly keeping Barcelona afloat. Him and Messi are both single-handedly keeping them afloat. Ter Stegen is just on another level. Hence why Joachim Löw has Joachim Löw, he does actually have a big decision to make, really. You know, you actually don't have that much of a big decision to make. Your decision is actually quite simple, i.e., Stegen is ahead of Neuer right now. As much as Neuer has done, he's ahead of Neuer right now. But guys, we cannot really sleep on what Liverpool have done right now, because I am so fascinated by what they're doing. Because for me, I'm all about fair baiting. Like, fair baiting is where it's at. Like, guys, trust me, this weekend is where things really pop off this weekend, because I'm working on Champions League previews. So the Champions League previews begin from this weekend. From Saturday, we'll have Champions League previews. And if you're a Football Hut member, you'll be getting those videos early on. So I am working towards fair baiting, but as much as I'm working towards fair baiting, I cannot ignore what is happening right now within the domestic thing with what Liverpool are doing. Because whether you're a Liverpool fan or not, if you're a football fan, this is historic. This is historic. I don't give a damn about the Carabao Cup. Okay? All right? You hear what I'm saying? No one cares about the Carabao Cup. No one cares. That stuff is irrelevant. Well, Liverpool have done to the Premier League is disrespectful. So it's also disrespectful, and because I'll get to Klopp, because really all roads lead back to Klopp. But this is what I was saying to people. Now they know that, okay, I think the league is done now. Chelsea have a chance, easy. Chelsea still have a chance. Onto this is mathematical. Chelsea are in there. Relax. If Chelsea win against Chelsea can still do something. So relax, chill. Chelsea can still do something. But Liverpool know that it's pretty much done. So right now, as I said before, Liverpool are like, no, let's go unbeaten. Let us be the greatest single. What these guys are saying to themselves in the dressing room right now is, let's not only win the league, let's not only be unbeaten, let's not only be statistically the greatest Premier League team, why can't you go ahead and be statistically the greatest club side ever in a single season? They know it. Every time that Liverpool win a game and they go, like, I told you, I look at body language. I look at body language, and when I look at body language, I can say, these guys, they are going for history. They're going for history, and they are victims of the Premier League. Guys, when these dudes face, see, my thing is this: is that if, because who knows, maybe they lose to Southampton, maybe they lose along the way, but if Liverpool gets to the game against Man City at the Etihad and they're still unbeaten, that's a huge game. That's a huge game because trust me, Pep and Man City will want to do everything in their power to the team that gave them the L. 100%. Remember, Liverpool have stolen Pep's thunder. Pep was the dude coming from Bayern. He's Spanish, tic-tac-toe, Cruyff. He's the new kid. He's the guy that's changing everything. Pep was the dude. Basically, right now, see, when Pep came, he was a hot new chick. Hot new chick, big tits, nice ass, all that kind of stuff. Everybody was in it. But Klopp came with the natural tits, natural ass, nice big natural ass, nothing like that. And they were like, oh my gosh, man, wow. Oh. So this is how it's used to be. Because we're all into the whole fake plastic surgery stuff that we see from the sponsors, which is cool. Just so cool, by the way. But then now came down, you know what? Natural is where it's at. Let's see it jiggle. So that's the change there. That's the change that we've seen at Pep's on the ground. And trust me, Pep will want nothing more than to be the team that defeated Liverpool and gave them their 1L. So that's my thing, right? That game is going to be huge. See, a couple of months ago, I thought the Etihad game would be like a title decider. That's what I thought. As of right now, that ain't it. It's now going to be meaningful for different reasons. Because it's weird to see. If Liverpool lose, then the Etihad game doesn't mean anything because, okay, you're not going to win the league. That's going to happen. Okay, Liverpool already lost. The Etihad game will only mean something if Liverpool are unbeaten when they get there. And trust me, that will be a game that City will want to beat Liverpool. And Liverpool will hate to take their loss to their rivals, Man City. And remember, it was the same with the Invincibles. With each game that goes, Liverpool like, oh my gosh, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. We are so close to rendering Uncle Wenger irrelevant. Uncle Wenger irrelevant, man. Nobody beats Liverpool at Anfield, bro. Yeah, no, nobody is going to beat those guys. Look, yeah. So, guys, send in your comments, man. I am reading your comments, man. This is an open thing. It's not just me talking. This is an open thing, man. So let me just listen to what guys are saying, man. Pep has a very punchable face. Okay, that's a bit violent, man. And why is Ter Stegen the best keeper in the world? He bottled it against Liverpool. Gini's first goal against Barca was Ter Stegen's fault. The shot went straight through him. You see, this is what I don't understand about people. You're taking one incident to now say, okay, the guy's trash. I can show you times when, remember that goal where Allison tried to be sexy with his feet and then lost the ball? I think it was against Palace. So every keeper makes a mistake. Every keeper has bad moments. Everyone has bad moments. But overall, Ter Stegen is the best keeper. Like that. Put it this way: the only people, and this is for the only people that say Allison is the best keeper in the world, are Liverpool fans. But it is widely accepted that the best keeper in the world, whether you're a Barca fan or not a Barca fan, is Ter Stegen. I'm not a Barcelona fan, but I say Ter Stegen is the best keeper in the world. Even Madrid fans who love Barcelona, Madrid fans will say, yeah, man, Ter Stegen is the best keeper in the world. So it's like, that's just it. So there's nothing up for debates, man. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying, man. So but so that's my thing. Is like, as of right now, it's weird though, because because this guy says, okay, for Klopp now, what do you focus on right now? What do you focus on right now? Because it seems as if unless Chelsea do something amazing, because remember Chelsea can still say what's up. It seems as if this Premier League is cool, but the thing about it is that it's weird, though, because if you say, "Oh, rest guys for the Premier League because now focus guys on the Champions League," nah, unbeaten is a key thing. Trust me. I can bet anything money right now. Liverpool really want to go on unbeaten. And do you want me to be really right now? If you ask the players, the majority of the players, what they want more than anything, even more than winning the Champions League, is going on unbeaten. I think they would rather go unbeaten in the Premier League than win the Champions League, because they're like, oh my gosh, we are on the cusp of something special. Of course, we want to win the Champions League, but we've already won it. We've already won the Champions League. We definitely want to win the Premier League, but that seems pretty much done now. But wow, if we can emulate what the Invincibles did and go even further, bruh, that's what they want. That's what they want. All right, so what else you gotta say, man? Can Liverpool win the treble? Something tells me that they'll get taken out in the FA Cup. I don't know why. Something just tells me that they'll get taken out in the FA Cup. Treble ain't easy, bro. And the teams that win a treble, you need to have either an amazing squad or Barcelona's team. Pretty much. It's hard. So Barcelona twice, Bayern Munich, Man United, Inter Milan. Guys, I think only 5 sides have won the treble. Correct me if I'm wrong, or am I smoking crack? Only 5 teams have won the treble. The 2 Barca sides, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and Man United. Only 5 teams have won the treble in the Champions League era. In the Champions League era, only 5 teams have won the treble. In the Champions League era. Oh, no. Porto didn't win the cup. So Porto won the double. They didn't win the treble. Porto didn't win the treble. Did Celtic never won the Champions League? They may have won the European Cup. I mean, in the Champions League era, only 5 teams have won the treble. What's the Illumi? Oh, look, bro, I don't want to see that Illumi Cup thing, man. Because the guys, no, we have to. No, look, I think we have to speak on Klopp, man, because the guy at the heart of all of this is Klopp. Because see, this isn't a Lionel Messi situation. Yes, I give Pep credit to a certain degree, but you had Messi. You had a generational talent. There's not a single generational talent in Liverpool's team. Van Dijk is a damn good defender. Quality defender. Van Dijk isn't one of the best defenders of all time. Like he's not. Like he's just. So again, Van Dijk has been an amazing defender. He's not going to go down as one of the greatest defenders in the world. You're not going to put him alongside a Baresi, a Maldini, a Lam. That's just not happening. So nobody in Klopp's team will go down as historic generational talents. But Messi is a generational talent. Xavi is a generational talent. Iniesta is a generational. So Pep had 3 generational talents that he had to work with. Klopp doesn't have one. Klopp doesn't have one. And to do what he's been able to do with this team it's phenomenal. It's absolutely amazingly phenomenal. So no, I mean, see, that's what people say. See, I think the thing with like Klopp is the best manager in the world. You have to say this. Like, there is nothing more can be said. Klopp is the best manager in the world. Because what he's been able to do is incredible. What he's been able to do is incredible, because what he did for Dortmund was amazing. I keep reminding people, if he was able to hold on to those players, Dortmund would have even been better than this Liverpool side. 100%. If he'd been able to keep a hold of that Dortmund side and keep adding players, they would have been a European force. Because for me, that team was money. That team was money. That team was money. Look, okay, so look, so for Van Dijk, let's see what Van Dijk does at the Euros. Let's see what Van Dijk does at Holland. But guys, I just think it is very reactionary to now say Van Dijk is a generational talent. And don't use the dribble past tactic for a central defender. That makes no sense. The dribble past stat only works for a left back or a right back when you face many one-on-one situations. Central defenders don't face one-on-one situations. That's the first thing. Second thing, how many dribblers exist in the Premier League? How many truly quality dribblers exist in the Premier League? How many Romarios are there? How many Ronaldinhos are there? You know, okay, how many Rivaldos are there? How many Messis are there? So you can't use that dribble past stats where you have a Premier League where no dribblers exist. You know, no dribblers exist. So, and if any dribblers exist, they're not very good. They're not high tier. Again, where are the Messis? Where are the Ronaldinhos? Where are the Romaros? Where are the Ronaldos? You know, where are these dudes? Then they're not there. So, so guys, are you really telling me that Zaha is as good a dribbler as Ronaldinho? Is that really what you're really trying to sell me that Zaha is as good a dribbler as Romario, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo? Really? Really? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know, but as I said again, Van Dijk is the best defender in the world right now. As of right now, he is the best defender in the world right now. But we have to look at his career and see what does he do over his whole career. By the time people were calling Maldini or Baresi one of the greats, they were in their mid-30s because they're like, my gosh, Baresi, Maldini, Cannavaro, you've been playing at a high level for like a decade. For 7-8 years, you've been playing at a high level. So you can't call Van Dijk a legend now when he's only been around the block for the last 2-3 years. Only in the last 2-3 years has he been saying, what's up? You know, only in the last 2-3 years has he been saying, what's up? Yo, Erhard, relax, bro, relax. Dyer, relax. Just chill. Okay, chill. Relax, chill. You know, just chill, man. But look, man, it's like that's going back to the Klopp. What Klopp has done is the epitome of management. You've taken guys. None of these guys are generational talents. None of them are. Like, people are lying. Like, just if you're being objective, I know if you're a Liverpool fan, you have to hype everyone. But if you're being objective, Klopp has taken a team. None of them are superstar generational talents. None of them are Mbappes. None of them are Messis. You know, none of them are Cristianos. And he's been able to make them the best team in Europe. The best team in Europe. You know, and that's crazy. That's crazy. So that's money right now. So look, man. You see, for so long, I kept believing that these dudes will not go unbeaten. Because when Arsenal went invincible, I was like, you know what? It's going to be a long time till team does what Arsenal did. Because I don't really care about the whole 49. I know I was like, no, over a season, did any team beat you over a 38-game season? And when Arsenal achieved that, I was like, it's going to be a long time till someone emulates this. It's going to be a very long time based on just what the Premier League is about. But for what Liverpool have done this season, because they're in such a role, I don't even know where this L is going to come from. Again, as of right now, you're looking at the Chelsea game, which is the penultimate game of the season. You're looking at the Man City game. But you see, maybe they'll take an L that no one sees, but they have so much confidence They have so hit a groove that I don't know where the hell is going to be. I don't know where the hell is going to be. So, guys, 10 minutes left, man. Send in your questions. I'll answer a few questions, man. 10 minutes left. I'll answer a few cues. I'll answer a few cues. Send in your questions, bro. Send in your questions. Let's see what comments you have. All right, let's see. Barca made 100 mil build for Richarlison. Apparently, that's fake news. That's fake news. But for Barca, if you're desperate, man. So Van Dijk's level the past couple of years is higher than Rio and Terry. Rio and Terry have longevity as clubs that were winning everything. But Rio and Terry were pivotal for those clubs that were winning everything. And for me, the best defender I've seen in the Premier League, for me, at the best, was Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand was an exceptional defender at his very, 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 very best. So, and also because remember, guys, you have to say these things. Is the quality of the Premier League now as good as it was when Rio and Terry were there? That's something you got to ask yourselves. How many world-class players did the Premier League have back then? And how many world-class players do the Premier League have right now? How good are Chelsea now than Chelsea then? How good are Arsenal now with the Arsenal then? So you have to now really weigh things up. And how good are other different teams like a Newcastle or Southampton now compared to how they were then? So, again, I don't know. That's a question to be asked. Is the Premier League a higher level now or a lower level now? That's the question. Has the Premier League gone? So has the Premier League gone down in quality, or are Liverpool just so good? Would Liverpool do this in 2005? Would they do this in 2002, 2003 in the Premier League? So this same Liverpool team, if you transported them back in 2003, would they do the same thing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. So if Inter have informed Lukaku, Eriksen, Martinez, Sensi, Godin, can they overthrow Juventus? Whatever you see on paper doesn't always necessarily translate into wins. But on paper, that is a very solid team. On paper, that's a very solid team. I mean, Eriksen, Martinez, Sensi, Godin, that's a very solid team. And I think Inter's acquisition of Eriksen, that's a nice buy. Again, Eriksen isn't an amazing player. He's a really good player. And remember, Conte is really good at getting the best out of players. Look at what he's done with Lukaku. For me, I believe Costa was at his best at Chelsea, not at Atletico. Costa was at his best at Atletico. Flipping, look at the other dude, Giaccherini. Just some sideshow for Southampton. He was one of the best players at Euro 2016. So Conte is very good at really maximizing the talents of players. But my thing about it is, Inter Milan, I think I'm just looking at the record right now. Last 3 games draws. So if Inter had just won their last 3 games, which they should have, they would have been ahead in the league. But we have a title league. I mean, we have a title race between Juve and Inter. Well, most of a title race than the other ones that we have, man. Leipzig v Mönchengladbach. Is that this weekend? Willian to Barca. Is that happening? I don't think that's happening though. But if Barca were to get Willian, would it work? I'm not sure whether that would work. I think he's a bit too direct for some people though. What do you think of Coutinho? Talented, but overrated. He's a talented player. I think Coutinho is similar to Ozil. Similar to Ozil in the sense of he needs to be surrounded by really good players. You can't have Coutinho as the best player in your team. Now, if Coutinho is the best player in your team, you're not going anywhere. Simple as that. If Coutinho is the best player in your team, you're not going anywhere. No way. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. When was the last time a new team won the Champions League? Oh, sugar. Because FC Porto had won it previously before 04. Bro, I can't. It might have been flipping back the 90s. What's it called? Red Bull Belgrade or something. That's those Belgrade dudes, man. So yeah, it's been a long time since a new team has won the Champions League. Champions League ain't easy, man. Champions League ain't easy. Super chat here. Thank you very much from Mr. Primera Marmot. Thoughts on City and Pep? Something to watch. Something to watch. Because, Mr. Primera, my thing is, even if they win the FA Cup or the League Cup, my thing is, them missing out on the Premier League as it seems to be. And if they don't win the Champions League, because people have to understand this, because people say, oh no, a trophy is a trophy. So if Man City win the League Cup, which they will, so if they win the League Cup or they win the FA Cup, oh my gosh, like that's still a success. If you win a trophy, it's a success. Tell that to Valverde. Tell that to Valverde, who won a trophy in every season he was at Barcelona, but he still got sacked. So when you're a Barca manager, you have to bring the Champions League. The whole point of Pep coming to England was to obviously maintain a legacy in England, similar to what Fergie did, and win the Champions League. Because remember, Pep still hasn't done what Fergie did, which is three in a row. Because three in a row is when you're like, okay, you've really built a dynasty here. You know, defending it is one thing, but winning it 3 in a row, you could just win it 8 in a row, which is just another deep one there. All right. Oh, Chelsea. That's because do you know what it was? I assumed that Chelsea had already won it before 2012. I just assumed that Chelsea had won it before 2012. You know, because Chelsea are a European superpower. I just believe that because I thought Chelsea had won it 3 or 4 times before this. So I thought 2012 was Chelsea's 4th CL. Seriously, I thought 2012 was Chelsea's 4th or 5th CL. So yeah, Chelsea, and then before that, Red Bull. How good will Spurs be now? You see, well, I was looking at that Berwin dude, man. I mean, whenever you get these Dutch guys, winger guys, those also. So I think he's going to maybe add a little bit of technical zest to Tottenham's team, and also, as I was reading, he's versatile. So I thought he was primarily a winger, but they say he's a versatile winger, so which means that he can either play as a winger or as a frontman striker. So what you may see for Tottenham is a fluid front line, but again, not every foreign player does well in England. I think normally most Spanish players do really well when they get to England. Dutch players is pretty much up and down, man. Yeah, 70 points, man. 70 flipping points, man, bro. Yeah, guys, relax, man. Feb 25 is coming, man. Feb 25 is coming, man. Feb 2025 is coming. Abramovich is out of Chelsea. No, he ain't, bro. No, he ain't. Roman, we need it. We need this CL. Give me this CL, then you can do. But just give me this year's CL. We have to deliver Bayern first. Let's first deliver Bayern, and then we can go through. Because I told you what I want 2 wins over Bayern. I want 2 wins over Bayern. Get me Mertens and get me Neymar this window. That's what I want. Mertens and Neymar by Friday. I want Mertens and Neymar by Friday. Gosh, something smells of washing up liquid powder, man, or something. What the heck? Okay, so your friends now. So there's a guy called Fat Bomb. Interesting, man. Okay, I just want to look at the questions, man. What striker do Spurs need? Well, Tottenham should have gone for Cavani. Cavani would have been a great buy for Tottenham because Cavani with Moura, Bervin, and Son, that'd have been really good. That'd have been really, really good, you know. Although Tottenham are missing Eriksen, though. I think with Eriksen gone, without a creative midfielder in that number 10 position, I think that could harm Tottenham. But I think if you had Tottenham there with Cavani, I think Cavani would work really well with Son and Moura. But remember, Cavani's out. Cavani's out. So I think Cavani, he's already said bye to his PSG teammates already. So it's about, okay, who's now going to buy this dude? Who's now going to go in for him? So, all right, guys, look, man, I think I'm going to be out. So just final words here, man. Remember, hit that like button. If you're new, remember to subscribe. So what are we doing? What are we doing? So Friday, we have the Q&A on Friday. Everyone is invited to send in your questions. So Q&A on Friday, and also the preview of the games. Previews of the games will drop on Friday. Obviously, if you're a member, will probably drop on the Thursday. So that's the Madrid derby preview, Tottenham against City preview, and the Chelsea Leicester City preview as well. Champions League build-up begins this weekend. So this weekend, the Champions League build-up begins this weekend as we do a profile on each of the teams. We do a nice little profile on each of the teams starting from this weekend. So remember, Saturday's the open hangout. Open for everyone. Just go onto my Twitter profile page and I post the link where you can come in, and so anybody can join in on Saturday. You click the link and you can join the open hangout discussion of this week's views. And of course, Sunday is the regular hangout with the members. But again, just to end it with this, guys, I think that this is the best way to end it with this. Have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. Be well. Be sexy. And just feast your eyes on this.